Hello, everybody. Class A plus English here. Got the sound off. Yeah, hi. It's January the 1st, 2025. I hope you're well. Welcome to the first stream of the new year by me. My name is Brian. The channel is called Class A plus English. It's a small ESL channel. I'm from Ireland, but I live in Spain, and I'm playing video games and kind of explaining vocabulary to English learners, but also playing games, which I think might be quite cool. I hope you had a good New Year's Eve. I hope you're not feeling too hungover. I hope nobody overindulged too much. But if you did, relax, take it easy, hang out with us, and we can play some Hercule Poirot, Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. We're going to start the new year with a murder, everybody. Hang on, I'm getting pop-up notices from various apps and stuff. I hope you're well anyway. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. What do we always do? Well, we start with the word of the day. I went to Merriam-Webster dictionary today, and I couldn't think of anything. What was the word the last day? It was urbane. Urbane was the word. Yeah, very sophisticated, cultured, you know. Somebody living in a kind of urban environment, living in the city, a person who goes to the theatre, goes to the opera, like myself, and I'm sure like yourselves too. Nah, not really. Anyway, let's get the party started. It's kind of interesting. It's January. I started this channel in February last year. I was like so nervous, and I was kind of learning how to do everything, and I made loads of mistakes, and I'm still making these mistakes. So forgive me if I'm on mute for a minute and I'm chatting away, because I'm kind of still learning how to do this. Yeah. What did I say? What are we going to do? Word of the day. Firefox. Boom. Yeah. So I went to Merriam-Webster, and the word of the day for Merriam-Webster was this word:
rejuvenate.
rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. What does rejuvenate mean? To rejuvenate a person, parts of the body, is to make them feel young, healthy, or energetic again. To rejuvenate something abstract, such as the economy or careers, to give it new strength or energy. Yeah. So maybe if you overindulged last night, maybe you need to rejuvenate today. The hotel package includes a day at the spa. The spa. I'm going English there. Spa, to rejuvenate guests. Yes, you can have the I don't know, massages and the cucumbers on the eyes and stuff like that. Yeah, small businesses opening along the main street have rejuvenated the downtown area. Very American there. In British English, or in Ireland, we would say the high street. Yeah, we talk about high street shopping, where you get the big companies, the big department stores. Let me think. In Spain, who would be the biggest department store in Spain? Oh, what's their name again? I can't remember. Oh, that's it. El Corte Inglés. That would be it. They would be the biggest high street department store. Downtown, Americans will say downtown. I would say the city center. Yeah. So an American, Brad or Chad, will say, "Yeah, I'm going downtown tonight to celebrate the New Year to celebrate the New Year's Eve." I would say I'm going into the city center. The city center. Okay, well, we started playing a game. Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express, which is a train journey, probably the most famous train journey from Istanbul to Paris, or vice versa. Anyway, let's just jump into it, because I'm sure you want to see the game being played. Well, we've arrived. Hang on, I need to go options. I need to go video. I need to go full screen. Hang on. Windowed. Full screen. Okay, so we are on the We're on the train. We've been traveling. And here we are. It's the back of my head. Here is Hercule with his fantastic mustache, everyone. His fantastic mustache. It's the luxurious Orient Express. Look at this. Nice. Hello.
Good morning, madam. The snow is a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Ah, the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov?
We
I hope this
dispense with
sounds
old
okay.
titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
Well, we played this the last game, yeah, the last time I played it, which was, I don't remember, a couple of days ago, but when I saved the game, it didn't save it where we were, so we have to replay this. So this is some princess from Russia. How would you describe her style, everybody? Can I zoom in? She looks quite funky, doesn't she? She looks quite eccentric, but I reckon a lot of fun. We spoke to this lady here. I've forgotten her name. Oh, something Debenham. She's an English teacher. Hooray for the English teachers. Woo, come on.
Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance.
You mean the
You'll
princess?
probably notice her. She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr.
Poirot.
Mr. Poirot.
Hercule Poirot. Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Fauchet. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at
Ah, I
breakfast.
just realized.
Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train...
Sorry. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm still on the map, right? Okay. Sorry. Here. Mistakes are made, everybody. I'm very new to this, and I'm kind of, learning as I go. So forgive me.
train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, this is going over what we finished the last stream. So this is the princess, yeah, the Russian princess who is now the boss of the archaeological department in St. Petersburg. Like I said, she looks quite eccentric. She looks quite funky. Yeah. Anyway. And then we spoke to, I've forgotten her name, Mrs. Debenham or something, and, well, let's just do it again quickly. It's January the 1st, we can relax.
Please, do me the courtesy of leaving me alone, if you will.
Okay, so it's not going to repeat the, the dialogue. Okay, so go away.
A beautiful piano. What a luxury. Pity there's no one to play it.
Here's the woman we were talking about earlier on. She's the English teacher.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can add to what I've already told you.
Okay. Anyway, voice to face, face to voice, and here's the barman, which we just talked
Good
about.
morning, Mr.
Day drinking.
Poirot. You have early customers, I see.
Okay.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
Okay, let's just go quickly here about what's been happening. Why is this tabbing? Okay, tab. Okay, so we started the journey. First of all, we had to find a ticket. Yeah, there was a stolen ticket, but we solved that mystery. Our friend Mr. Book, who's the director of the Orient Express, has invited us to travel because I have to go back to England or Paris or something like that. And that's been the story so far. If you haven't, if you're just watching this for the first time, go back. There's two previous streams where we start the story. So what's happening though, just to fill you in at the moment? Well, the train has been traveling from Istanbul to Paris, and what's happened is we're in the Balkans, yeah? And if they mention the name, we can have a look, yeah? We're in Croatia, Serbia, somewhere like that, and there's been a snowstorm. The train has been stopped. Yeah, we can't move. We're a snow jam. I don't know if that's that actually is not a word, but you have a traffic jam, but we've been blocked in and we can't move at the moment. And of course, the passengers are getting a bit annoyed, I suppose, because they have things to do. All right. Anyway, like I said, if you haven't seen, go back and check it out. Sorry about that mistake at the beginning. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just doing this. Yeah, relax. And yeah, breakfast time. Some nice jazz music playing. Is that jazz? I don't know. I suppose it is. Yeah, kind of. We need some ambient beats. Okay, we're in the dining carriage.
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Book asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
203.
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Of course. But you obviously have some influence with Book.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
I haven't had breakfast yet either. This might be the issue of the stream. How long can I last until I get really, really hungry? Yeah, alright, we got to go the other way, don't we? Alright, we got to go see Book. Book is the boss of the Orient Express. What was the number? 203. Good morning. Back to the bar now. Hercule, don't do it. Don't get sidetracked for a quick drink. Focus. Focus, Hercule. No, I don't want to drink, thank you very much. In English, we say the hair of the dog. The hair of the dog. Here's the expression for you. I don't know why the computer is going like this. Yeah, hang on 1 second. We have an expression. So it's kind of funny. The hair of the dog. The hair of the dog is, for example, New Year's Eve, maybe you overindulge and maybe you drink a bit too much, and the next morning you have a hangover. To have a hangover. And sometimes some people say, especially in England, because they are degenerates, they have an expression called the hair of the dog. And the hair of the dog is when you, the next morning, when you have a hangover, you drink some more alcohol. Yeah, you drink some more alcohol to kind of balance your mind. You know what I mean? Because maybe your mind is feeling, you're a bit fuzzy the next day because you drank too much champagne on the Orient Express, as we do often. But anyway, yeah, we say the hair of the dog. I'm not going to go into the etymology because it's kind of not very nice, yeah. But it's, yeah, hair of the dog. There you go. So that's my recommendation. If you're feeling a bit fuzzy, if you're feeling a bit hungover this morning, go and have a hair of the dog. It's January the 1st. You can do it. I won't judge you. Class A plus English will not judge you. See, I'm very polite. I'm acknowledging everybody before I go. So we have to see, we have to go and see Book. What, 202? Ba, ba, ba. These are some more characters. I don't think we know who these people are yet. This is the Italian guy who's like such a stereotypical Italian. He sells cars or something, I've forgotten. Let's move on. First class, everybody. This is our level. This is Class A plus level. First Class A.
Monsieur Book is waiting for you in front of room 203.
Okay, thank you. So you can see there's a lot of snow. Sometimes you can see out the windows here. Here, no. So we're in the mountains. We're in the beautiful, I don't know, Croatian, Serbian, Baltic mountains, and we are absolutely snowed in. We cannot move. I've already looked at this thing in the previous stream. It's nothing. Maybe a rock or something. But we're not moving. And of course, this is a typical device that Agatha Christie always used in her stories, where the group of people are... Okay, let me just explain here one more time. The screen keeps going a bit too much. Hang on, I need to close down some things. Where's the OBS? So, that's a typical. So being snowed in is a typical device used by Agatha Christie, where you get a group of people. In the previous game that we played, Hercule Poirot, the first cases, there was an engagement party. All the guests came. There was a big snowstorm. They couldn't leave the house. Somebody got murdered. So somebody in the house is the murderer, and we have to deduce. Yeah, we have to work out who is the killer. And again, it looks like it's the same thing here. It's on a train. The train is stopped. Now, this is an interesting thing. Last week, one of the viewers was saying, like, because this is a modern game, because I've forgotten when Hercule Poirot was written. I think it was between the wars, basically, more or less, you know. So say, I don't know, 1920 maybe. But this is an up-to-date one. He has a mobile phone. This game is set in 2023. Yeah. So they have mobile phones and stuff. Now this is the question. How are we going to get around that situation? Because now everyone has mobile phones. Oh, I'm stuck. I'll call my boss, or I'll call my family, etc. So we're going to look at this as well. But we're in the mountains. We're snowed in, and but it's a modern setting. There are well, there's modern technology, yeah? All right. Here's Book.
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
A passenger?
Stabbed.
Which passenger?
In there. He's an American. A man called Ratchet. It was his valet masterman who was worried that
His
Mr. Ratchet was
valet
not awake
masterman
yet.
who was
Pierre
worried.
Michel, the conductor, decided to
Shall-
break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police,
No.
but there is no cell tower for many kilometers.
Completely
We
snowed
could
in.
be stuck in the snow for hours. The
Ah.
murderer is with us. On the train, now. The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept, then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
Because Hercule is a detective. He's a sleuth, yeah? This is what he does. Okay, he said there's a couple of characters we don't know. Let's have a look. So look, this is Book 52, Belgian director. I don't know who this is. This is the man who has been murdered, Ratchet, 62, American. So, Spanish students, he is 62, not he has 62. Yeah, very typical Spanish mistake. In the previous stream, he came to us and he asked me, or Hercule, for protection, and I said, I don't like your face, and I rejected his offer of big money, as he said. Okay, well, anyway, we met this guy at the beginning. He had the stolen ticket in his hotel in Istanbul, and we found that. Here's Mary, the English teacher. I don't know who she is. Here's the princess. Princess Natalia Dragomir. No idea. No idea. Foscarelli, the stereotypical Italian. He's 35 years old. He's a spokesman for a car company. This is Peter Michael, the conductor, or don't know, security or something on the train. Here's a chef, Freka Nielsen. This is Hector McQueen, 40, American, and he is Ratcliffe's secretary. Now, this is the person who I don't know, because if you remember from the last stream, when we were going to our bedroom, Ratcliffe was talking to this man, and when they saw us, this man walked away, saying nothing. So he is definitely a person of suspicion in my book. Hildegard Schmidt, 33, German assistant, I think, to the Russian princess. We spoke to her. Greta Olsen, I don't know who she is. Okay, so these are the characters, yeah? So what did he say?
Good. We are all at your service. This is the room right here.
Mr. Poirot, I am Dr. Constantine.
Constantine, I would say,
Forgive me,
but anyway.
Doctor, you are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please, if you need any help, I won't be far away.
Now his name is Dr. Constantine. Interesting, because we left from Istanbul, formerly known as, or at least to me, always known as Constantinople. So he said he was Kenyan. How old is this man? Let's have a look. 25, no. 47, no. 89, no. Huh? Well, I mean, I suppose he could be 89 if he's he's doing pretty well if he's 89. 47? He looks older than that. That's older than me, everybody. Dear God. 47! Jesus. Is he a nurse? Is he a doctor? Is he a medical examiner? Well, I think Dr. Constantine was the clue. Hello, Kitty. My cat's just woken up because, of course, she has. Okay, request the alibi. So we're in the murder room. Let's Ratchet. Ooh, look. Look. One thing, I have been watching videos. I've been watching, hang on, sorry. I've been watching YouTube videos, and we're definitely going to watch some when I work out which ones are best. But do you know, I thought this was an interesting fact on the Orient Express. So you have first class and you have second class. And I watched a video of a guy who paid $9,000 for a 24-hour trip from Venice to Paris. And his room was tiny, really, really small. And also, himself and his wife, they had no, or partner, I don't know, but like himself and the woman with him, there's no shower. There's no shower. And there's no communal showers or anything. So if you're traveling in second class, there are no showers. All you have is a wash basin where you wash, you know? But if you go up, he was saying that he paid 9,000 for the second class. I think you had to pay, if you pay more than 13,000 for that 24-hour trip, you do get a shower. And somebody said to me, well, you know, it's 24 hours. It's not the worst. You know what I mean? You could survive 24 hours without a shower. You know, I have to admit, yes, I have done that once or twice in my life. But, you know, but if you're going from Istanbul to Paris, I don't know how long that takes. Maybe a week or something. And, you know, like a week without a shower? Ugh, I don't know. Considering the luxury and the opulence and everything that's going on, and you're expected to dress up for dinner, you don't just turn up in your t-shirt and flip-flops. But I don't know, I found it a bit weird because, of course, the Orient Express is very old. Things were different back then, I suppose, in those times. I would suggest to the Orient, maybe we should write a letter to the company running the Orient Express, and we could suggest something like a communal shower for second class travelers, you know. I mean, they're paying $9,000 a ticket, you know. It's not exactly cheap, right? You know what I mean? It's for 24-hour journeys, kind of expensive, right? But anyway, this is something that I was surprised. I was surprised when I read that. My cat now is annoying me. Katie, go away. Go on. Shh, go. Go. My cat has a disruptive influence No, she's. I'm not going to do it. Okay. Anyway, we're in the room. We've got the body. Let's have a look at the body first. Where am I?
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times. Several alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you. I'll take photos.
Look, mobile phone. He's taking them with his phone. Analyze the crime scene.
The watch is broken. The hands are stopped at 1:15 a.m. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
Right, 1:15, everybody. In this game, you need to pay attention to everything. What the people are saying, what they're doing. He looks happy in death. Oh, somebody else?
Where can the killer have gone? The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
Right. The door was locked, so Pierre Michel had to basically kick in the door. It's not going like this. There's nothing there, is there? Oh, okay, look.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
It looks like some kind of powder. Yeah? Some sort of residue. Mobile phone, everyone.
This phone was deliberately smashed.
This happened to the best of us, yeah? I'm not going to say anything because then I'm kind of a little bit superstitious and it will just happen later on this afternoon. My cat, one time, I had an iPhone and, in Spain sometimes, in the house I was living in, the floor was of tiles, because it's Mediterranean, so the floor is tiles. And my cat looked at the phone and she went, smash. Good cat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a piece. Ooh, let's look down the barrel of the gun. A change must come through the barrel of a gun, everybody.
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready, yet it was no use to him. I will leave it here for the police.
Yeah, right. Ratchet knew something was going on. He asked us for help. We refused. So, well, the first thing there now is mobile phones. We're living in the modern age. We're living in a material world. Look, 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 look. Exotic vape. Banana flavor.
Did it belong to Ratchet?
Jesus, we've come a long, long way if Hercule Poirot is talking about vapes as evidence. Now, listen to my pronunciation. To vape. Verb. To vape. Noun. A vape. Vape. Okay, so we've got a dead body. We've got some kind of stuff in the glass. We've got a smashed mobile phone. We've got a vape. What's this? Oh, there's something else. What's that? Now, why would there be a tissue or handkerchief next to his bed?
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it.
I'm saying nothing. Nice design. I've been watching the videos, you know, it's actually like really, really kind of accurate, yeah? The design. So we've got like a bin. Look, shower! He's got a shower. So this is what the shower looks like for first class, everybody. Of the window. Oh.
The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
Tracks of my tears. Footsteps, tracks. Tracks of my tears, yeah? People say... No, okay, I'm not... No singing today. Okay, so there would have been footprints, there would have been tracks if he had climbed up the window after the murder. We found this stuff, we found the drinks, the smashed phones, he's been stabbed brutally, yeah? It's not just like a stabbing, it's not definitely not suicide. Also, there's a bin.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
Okay, it's like a ripped up photo. Store the torn picture. Okay, so it's another thing that we need to do.
This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
So, now, we are in the previous, we're in this compartment, I think, and wasn't the woman in the next compartment complaining that there was a man in her room or something? The American woman who's always talking about her daughter. But it looks like that the compartments, or at least two compartments, are linked, you know, like in hotels, yeah? Anything in the sink, basin, any kind of mustache wax, any kind of mustache trimming things I can pocket. Look at this mustache, everybody. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, we have, what's this? A safe. Ah. You know, once I read somewhere, on the internet obviously, that sometimes that you should always, if you're in a hotel and there's a hotel safe, like a room safe in your room, you should always check, because what they do is they use 0000. But they use 0000 as a kind of quick trick for the staff. If they need to get into a safe, they use 000 as a code to just kind of bypass everything, yeah? Obviously, it didn't work here. Okay. Remember, no, seriously, I read that, like 0000. No. Okay, so that's obviously another problem. Ooh. Pharma Sleep 3000 sleeping pills. Take a pill before going to sleep. Childproof lock.
A box of sleeping pills.
What would be sleeping pills? Xanax? Well, I don't know. I don't know what the brands are for these things. Okay, we got sleeping pills. We got a safe. There's a suitcase. Anything here? We've got like glasses and stuff like that. Let's check this out. Okay, we've got like a suitcase.
Expensive clothing, recently laundered.
Alice is walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. And we can read it. Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Spanish students, bouquet. Yeah, a bunch of flowers, a bunch of grapes, a bunch of bananas. But yeah, you might buy the person you love a bouquet. Bouquet. We don't pronounce the T. A bouquet of flowers. Okay, so you picked 10 to make a bouquet. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly, and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of the door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest." She was walking in the... Okay, it's a bit strange.
Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
Oh, look, Bad Bunny. No. But this is kind of a riddle. Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. Okay, she picked 10, so that's what? 990. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly, and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of the door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest." There were twice as many, so that's what? 1,980. Ha 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 ha! Come on. Easy, easy. Okay, what do we got? We got cash, we got a book, we got a letter. Let's pocket the cash, I think, as a $100 bills, yeah? Dead presidents, yeah? Benjamins. Is that Benjamin Franklin? I don't know. I'm Irish, like, so what do I know? I think that might be Benjamin. Yeah, it's Benjamin Franklin, yeah? The dead presidents. Almost bursting into a bit of Naz there, yeah, with dead presidents, but I'm not going to do it because that's my New Year resolution. I'm not going to sing my way through streams really badly.
Not very surprising.
So a lot of money there, yeah, $100 each. It's probably like, what, $1,000? I don't know, maybe a couple of grand. What's next? Daily planner diary. Call Cairo. Check carpets delivery. Oriental Express. That's us, everyone. Call DC. I guess that's Washington, DC. Check dollars TV. I don't know. Check the stock market, maybe. Debrief with H. H. Oh. 11 o'clock. Debrief with H. H was the handkerchief or the tissue or the serviette. 8 o'clock, arriving in Venice, send money. I'm late for a very important date. It's the it's not the Mad Hatter, is it? It's the Alice in Wonderland, yeah, with the, is it the hare or the rabbit who's a bit stressed out? Confirm meet AW. H looks interesting. 11 o'clock H, because that was the handkerchief or something.
A meeting place on the back of a postcard. Someone with the initials AW.
AW. Have we met an AW yet? AW. Book. Dr. Constantine Samuel. AW. AF. H. Hector. For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. We never forget. Oh my God, it's the mafia or the IRA or something, yeah? He said he was being threatened. He was in trouble. For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. Well, no, it's happened. We never forget.
Unusual letter, this.
We've done that. Did the suitcase. We've done the doors.
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Anything else I'm missing? Dead body. Let's talk to Dr. Constantine.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book.
Ah,
he
my
would
friend.
not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this.
Okay. This is confirmed.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must...
Okay.
Of course.
Sorry.
I must be
May I know...
I share he would not... I
Okay.
listened to
My friend Book.
Okay. Link with the victim, Ratchet.
Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Okay, but I need to, sorry. It's, News Day, and there's something I cannot do on YouTube, because they don't like it. So, I'm going to turn off the camera for a minute so I can, smoke a cigarette, basically, yeah. Okay. Clues. Pistas, clues.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
Look at them, they're like shaking their hands, they're shivering, they look cold, don't they? And I wish... The one thing about this game is like Hercule is wearing the same clothes all the time, yeah? We need a... You know... He's been wearing this since Istanbul, this scarf. We need a clothes change. I know it's a silly thing in games, but I think it works sometimes. Alright, the victim, Ratchet.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
Yeah, the cold.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Curious, I thought cold would be good rather than heat. You know what I mean? Keeps the kind of, I don't know. But then again, that's why I'm an English teacher and not a forensic scientist.
Thank you for your help, Doctor. I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Okay. Picture of like a bunny rabbit or something.
This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
Okay. Okay, it says Y, go to the mind map. Solve 2 elements that reveal the murderer's way out. What have we got? The window is open. The chain on the door is broken. There is a connecting door leading to the adjacent room. Train stopped trapped in the snow. Mr. Mitchell broke open the door this morning. It's not latched. So maybe broken. Because he kicked his way in, didn't he? Nice. Okay, select 2 elements that reveal the most likely way the murderer exited Pratchett's room. The murderer could not get out through the hall door because it was locked from the inside. Hang on. Wait, what? No, what? Wait. Okay. There's a right. So yeah, connecting door, and it's not latched. For sure. Am I right? No. The murderer was able to get through the connected door because it was not latched. The window is open. The train is stopped. The murderer could not get through the hall door because it was locked from the inside. The murderer was able to get through. So I would say window and snow. The murderer probably hoped he was going to get out at the next station through the window, but the train never made it. Yeah.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubbard's room.
I'll write again.
She was complaining about this.
to
She
me a
said
lot.
there was a man in her room, and she kept like kind of roaring and shouting and screaming. Witnesses. Okay. Who are the 2 people who could have seen the murderer leave the room? The woman next door, Mrs. Hubbard, and in the evening, if you see in the previous stream, we were woken and it was we spoke to Mr. Mitchell. They are the people. Yeah, for sure.
My little grey cells did not let me down.
All right, good. So interrogate Mrs. Hubbard, interrogate Mr. Mitchell, the connecting door. How could the killer exit the room? that was the code. But this is rabbit. What's going on with the rabbit? I should interrogate Raptor's neighbor, Mrs. Hubbard. She's in room 204. Okay.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
There's something on this picture, isn't there?
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Okay.
This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
Okay, there's something going on. I have to do something up here in the mind map. The murderer exited through the next room, Mrs. Hubbard's room, using the connecting door as the only possible way out. Okay. Mr. Hubbard, yeah. Yeah. There are 3 possible ways for the killer to exit the room. Okay, I'm missing something here, aren't I? Oh. Ah, you see, this is the problem. Okay, this is the mind map. Analyze the crime scene. Okay, let's look at this. Mr. Buchan confirmed Dr. Constantine's alibi, and Dr. Constantine confirmed Mr. Buchan's alibi because neither of them left. Okay. Okay, so this is the picture that is in the bin. In the bin. So we need to connect this now. What does it say? Rotate, take. Okay, let's go for the face. Yeah, so where am I? Rotate. No, hang on. Rotate. Plot. Okay. Another face. This has been we've had this before. We had a storeroom and stuff like that, yeah. Okay, there's the face. Legs. Okay. Feet. All right, let's go for the edges, yeah. Okay, so things with these puzzles is you start with the sides. Where's the picture? Okay, over here in the corner. And then the other ones over here. Okay. I had the face and everything going, but it wasn't probably in the right space. Here we go. These are the little legs of the bunny rabbit, yeah? No. Okay. Okay. You can see this kind of Scotch thing, this tartan thing. Yeah. See an ear here. Will it fit? Maybe there? No. Oh. 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 Is that right? No. No. Okay. How do I drop? Hey. This one. No. Okay. There you go. Here. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Yeah. No. We got it. We got it, everybody. We're done. Boom! We're gonna shake the room. Yeah. For Daisy.
For
Margarita.
Daisy.
Interesting.
That was easy.
Poof. Well, maybe. Maybe for you, Senor Poirot. Okay, so we've done that. Oh, hang on, wait. Analyze the crime scene. Analyze the crime scene. Here we go. My fellow passengers are not too happy, and who can blame them? Stranded in the mountains in a train stuck in snow. To be stranded is when you cannot move. Have we done... Does this work? In Ratchet's trash can. Okay. There was a torn picture of a stuffed animal. As I put the pieces together, I was able to discover that a message was hidden behind it. For Daisy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. What's going on? Oh. So we've done the money.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep.
Ah. Recap events. Okay, so what? Why? Tell me why. Select two elements that help uncover what happened the night. So we have, he had a gun under his pillow. His watch was found stuck at 1:15, which is when we heard noise. We were in our cabin and we had to look out the door because there was a ruckus. Glass containing dregs of powder was found next to Ratchet. Well, I mean, I guess sleeping pills, because there was a bottle of sleeping pills, right? Letter threatening Ratchet. Well, he told us he was being threatened and that his life was in danger. He wanted us to help him or like watch over him, and I refused. I said, I don't like your face, sir. And then we got the box of sleeping pills. Okay, so I think this is quite straightforward. This is cup, pills. He drank sleeping pills the night of the murder. Now that evening he had told us that he was feeling threatened. He drank sleeping pills the night of the murder. Okay. He said he was under threat. He said he was being threatened. And we have the letter in the safe. So he was on his guard. Now that's a bit strange because if you think someone's out to kill you, do you take sleeping tablets? Ratchet was on his guard. Yeah. That's the weird thing, isn't it, right? He wanted to stay on his guard, but he took sleeping pills. Exactly. This is what I just said. Why would you take sedatives if you're like on guard? Okay.
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for
Exactly.
his life. Et voilà.
This is what I'm saying. Okay. Who are the two people who work for Ratchet? Okay, that's easy. That is not Book. That is... No. Well, McQueen, we know this guy because his first name begins with H. And this is his valet, they said. Mr. Masterman. Now, this is new for us.
That's the right answer.
I don't really know what a valet is, everybody. Hang on a second. Is it a valet? Is it like a butler? So he's got his secretary. A valet? Valet, everyone. No, valet. What is the role of a valet? A valet plays a crucial role in providing customer service in hospitality and event settings. Their primary responsibilities are around parking, retrieving vehicles. Okay, that's like that's like in American movies. You see the people pulling up in their cars. They give their keys to the guy, the parking valet. So assisting in luggage, providing information, safety and security. So valet is just a kind of dog's body. Yeah, a dog's body. What is a dog's body? Let's have a look. A dog's body. Dog's body. People would say to me, Brian, go and do this. I say, I'm not your dog's body. I'm not your dog's body. I worked for several years as a gopher. You go for this and you go for that. And general dog's body for a London publishing house. Hey, go and get me some milk. Make me a coffee. Go and send a letter. Blah, 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 blah. Having progressed from bottle washing and being a general dog's body to a youth strength and conditioning coach, Bruntz served as Southampton's head of athletic development. A dog's body is someone who does everything. Yeah, a dog's body, which I guess.
Dog's body.
I guess Valet is basically a posh word for this, yeah? Okay, let's just quit that one, yeah? All right. Because, like, in the last game, we had the butler, didn't we? What was his name? Archibald. Archibald was the butler, which is in the house, who's in charge of the house and everything. Okay, which is valet. I think we should go next door. But anyway, all right.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not
Sorry.
worry, mon ami.
Wait.
I believe our culprit.
I forgot. I see. This is something I keep doing. Yeah, I keep forgetting to change the screen, or I keep forgetting. Okay, sorry. Here we are. So, where are we? Back.
It has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that I am convinced.
Okay, so yeah, we spoke to Dr. Constantine, and he's going to continue with his doctor stuff. Okay, this is Book. This is the director of the Orient Express. So, alibi. Now, we did alibi in the previous Hercule Poirot game. What does alibi mean? It means, where were you when something happened, you know? So there's a bank robbery here. And the police come to see me and they say, Class A Brian, where were you at what time is it? At 1:45 on Wednesday, on January the 1st. And I say, I was streaming on YouTube to my thousands of people who watch. Yeah, not quite thousands, but anyway, yeah. This is my alibi. Yeah, I'm here live, and so they cannot accuse me of robbing the shop or the bank or whatever. So let's ask my old friend Book for his alibi.
Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope.
Oh, he's
Don't
upset.
you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Okay, 1 second. I'm getting really cold here. I'm just going to, I'm going to put on a jacket or something. I live on the Mediterranean, but it's kind of cold. We're very soft here, you know. And 1 second. Give me a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I just needed to put on something to get a bit warm. I'm starting to feel like the guys in the game, you know, like with their open window in the mountains of Serbia, Croatia, wherever they are. Let's get back to the game. Okay, so we're asking Book for his alibi, yeah? Okay, investigation.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain
Forced
he
to take
was
it.
unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
Wow, vapes, e-cigarettes, yeah? This is really mobile phones. This is very up-to-date Hercule Poirot, yeah? List of passengers.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Right, there's been a massive delay, yeah? So we have so we need to go and get the list of passengers from Monsieur Michel, the guard. Walking down the Orient Express, singing a song, looking at the snow. My cat meows at me. See, my cat meows at me when I sing. Okay, here's a map of the train. Choo-choo! So obviously went the wrong way, which is very typical for me. I have a really bad sense of direction. Before Google Maps, everybody, I used to spend half my day lost. I never knew where I was going. And Google Maps has been a revolution for me. Strolling down the Orient Express into first class, meeting the guard. Hello. Bonjour.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
From Calais, it's to the north of France, isn't it? It's like kind of the port between England and France. If people go to France on the ferry, they will go, well, he's definitely not 17. 33? Looks a bit old for 33. Is he the controller, the cook, or the valet? No, he's I don't know, I would have said the guard. But anyway, we'll go for controller, yeah? Come on. Nice. We did it.
That was easy.
Okay, let's question him. List of passengers,
Can you
please.
provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. X. Constantine, 101. Harris. Hector. Okay. Toby Harris, Hector McQueen, Edward Masterman, Antonio Foscarelli, Mary Debenham, Greta Olson, Joanna Locke, I don't know, Hilgard Schmidt, Archibald Arbuthnot, Natalia Dragomirov, the Princess, Cyrus Hardman, don't know who he is, Nikolai Petrovich, sounds Russian, Samuel Ratchet, deceased, dead. Caroline Hubbard, Rudolph Andreni. And then we have the staff, yeah? We have Pierre, Freka the cook, Arturo the chef, Jean, I don't know who Jean is. Jean Voucher. Maybe he's the driver or something. And this is the emblem of the Orient Express, yeah? Some kind of a unicorn jumping up, looking happy. Okay, because we found the vape, yeah? The e-cigarette. Are you a smoker?
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
He's a traditional smoker, everybody. Wow, yeah. E-cigarettes with Hercule Poirot. Who would have imagined Ratchet, the dead body?
I would like to
The victim.
reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur
Valet.
Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw
McQueen
or
is
heard
the
of him?
secretary.
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m.
Right.
Soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien,
Ce n'est rien,
I
je
then
me
left to answer
suis-
another bell that had just rung.
So what? I went to the door, he called out in French. I am a smoker, but I don't smoke vapes. 1:15, which is when we woke up, and the victim's watch was stopped at 1:15.
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
Alibi
I
time.
was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then
Right.
around 1:50 a.m., I
Yeah.
made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
Until dawn. This is interesting. Okay, one thing. All right, he went to make the bed. Okay, last station.
What is the last station where we stopped?
Winkowski.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Okay, so there's a thing here now. I've been watching these videos, yeah. I've been watching the videos of people traveling. There's a lot of kind of YouTube videos of people traveling on the Orient Express. And like the people I was saying who paid $9,000 or euros, I'm not sure, 9 grand, we would say, for money, yeah. They didn't have you can see the compartments are really, really small, you know, and I was watching these videos, it's quite interesting because what they were doing is like that they kind of get dressed, very formal dressing. You don't go in your flip-flops and t-shirts. It's kind of expected that it's quite formal. They were having a really nice dinner. Then they went to the bar. They were having like kind of cocktails, about $20 a cocktail. Which I suppose isn't too expensive, really, if you think about, like, it's the Orient Express. But the interesting thing was when they returned to their little cabin, if you notice, there was no beds. But what happens is when people go for dinner in the second class, they turn the room into, like, beds, and it was like bunk beds. A bunk bed is like a bed and a bed, you know what I mean? Like kids have, you know? So it gets kind of transformed. So that's what he's saying when he said, I went and made their beds. They changed the room. I don't know, maybe it's a pull out or something like that. It's kind of cool though, yeah? But if you see the videos on YouTube, and they're very accurate in this game, I think the compartments are very accurate, but they're quite cramped. They're quite small. You're paying a lot of money for a very small place. So really, it's the kind of... There was a guy on YouTube saying this was on my bucket list, something that I really wanted to do. So he went from Venice to Paris for 24 hours. Like I said, no shower, there's no actual bed, but you go and you have dinner and then you come back and there's beds and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting, I thought. Anyway. All right, so that's Monsieur Michel. New node, Mr. Michel's activity. What am I doing next? Ooh, okay, let's have a look at this. Reconstitute the activity of Mr. Michel. Mrs. Hubbard, that's the person next door to Ratchet, calls Mr. Michel, then he speaks to me. At midnight, he said he went to smoke, right? He went onto the platform to smoke. And then he got back onto the train. Now, I didn't go out because it was too cold for me. Oh, Mrs. Hubbard calls Mr. Michel, then he speaks with me. He stays in his post. The train is stuck, so that's the next one, isn't it? Train is stopped. He goes to have a drink with the barman. Mrs. Hubbard calls him, and then he made the bed, and then he went there. I reckon that's it. Good?
My little grey cells did
Hey,
not
hey,
make
everybody. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Nice. Let's go talk to old Mother Hubbard. She's at 204, right? So she's next door, 203, 204. Okay, let's go and speak to her.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
The noise, the commotion.
I'm afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my God! I knew it! I knew it!
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes, you must.
Sit down, don't move. Okay, let's have a look. Analyze the character. She is American. She is... Well, she's not 18. And it's highly unlikely she's 37. I don't know. I can't really work out the ages for some of these people here. I would say she's 60 maybe. So she's young. Her job, housewife, maid, definitely not. Controller, that's Michelle. She would be a housewife. What do you think? What do you reckon, everybody? I reckon this is correct. I reckon. When do we use reckon? Well, reckon is more, it's stronger than I think. Yeah, because when I say I reckon, it means I have thought about something. You know what I mean? I've thought about something for a while. So yeah, I reckon this is correct.
Et voilà.
Voila. Okay. Don't move. Stay exactly where you are. Don't touch anything. What's going on over here? Okay, look, we got one of these mustaches. They're kind of collectibles in these games, but I'm not really bothered looking for them because it's not important.
Ha ha! golden moustache.
Yes, Hercule. That's a mustache, everybody. That's a mustache. Okay, what do we got? So let's continue. Okay, just before we continue this, the tab is really weird. Hang on. Okay, sorry. Just before we continue the inspection of the cabin or the carriage or the compartment, whatever it's called. Hello, my name is Brian. This is Class A Plus English. I'm kind of playing video games here, story-driven games, and talking about the vocabulary. You know, it's really like for English as a second language, ESL students. I'm an English teacher, you know, and I thought it could be a fun way to build vocabulary. But also, I think it's just fun games. They're story driven, so you know, there's often I play games where you can make choices, you know. So I think that's kind of fun. But anyway, it's a really kind of new channel. It's a very, very, very small channel, and you can really help me out by pressing like if you're enjoying this video, and if you haven't already, please press subscribe. And for the next couple of days, today's what, Wednesday? It's January the 1st. Tomorrow night I'm going to do another stream. That's Thursday. Friday, I think I'm going to do another stream on Friday night. So it'll be maybe 10 o'clock in Spain, CET. And then we'll do another one on Sunday, okay? I think on Sunday morning. All right, so I'm going to do a lot of streams for this game. So definitely, sometimes I change the times. I was going to go for 11 o'clock this morning, but when I woke up and by the time I drank coffee and sent messages and Happy New Year messages, I couldn't really do it. So that's why I changed it to 12 o'clock or half 12 or whatever. So definitely press notifications. But anyway, even if not, press like, subscribe, and you know, we can just chill out and have some fun with this stuff. Even if you're not an English learner, we can just kind of check out the Orient Express and find out some interesting things. I hope it's kind of interesting, okay? Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. Okay, so where are we? Don't move. We're going to have a look around. This is definitely first class. Why do I know that? Because there's a shower. Look. Ooh, very posh. What's over here?
The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
Yeah, that does look very nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Very nice. Thing here, just typical stuff. Lotions and brushes and hair dryers and a fantastically handsome looking man with an excellent mustache. Okay, so let's have a look. What's next? What are we going to do? We have to, well, first of all, definitely the door, because in the other room is the murder victim.
This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It was latched on this side.
Right, so it's locked. Okay. Nothing in the shower. What's that? Well, that's the logo, isn't it? That's the emblem of the, there's that unicorn, prancing unicorn. What is it? Cufflink? No, it looks like it's not a cufflink, it's a button.
Here is a jacket button. It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Logo, they're saying. Okay. I would say emblem, but anyway, there you go. Okay, so there's a button on the table, on a very tiny little table. Bag. Snowy weather. Anything else? Kind of a funky design on the wall there. Bit trippy, really, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe that's how you do it. Because what do you do on the Orient Express for a couple of weeks or something like? Dare I say it might actually be boring? I mean, 24 hours would be nice, I guess. But, you know, can you imagine being like for a week? And, you know, like, what would you be doing? Like, okay, the button. Tell me. Last night. Tell me.
Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I
Hmm?
woke up. All in the dark it was. I was
Hmm?
just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
Right. Okay, so she's really scared because she was saying there's somebody in my room. Definitely. She was really freaking out there in the previous stream. Okay. She was calling the conductor, Mr. Mitchell, Monsieur Mitchell. He checked. Nothing there. The connecting door.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the two compartments?
To
I
bolt.
had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake.
I think that might be code.
He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet.
It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive.
Mademoiselle Olsen. Okay, so what we have is like you have on the door you have a latch and then you have a bolt. Yeah, so to lock the door is bolted, yeah, which is like kind of crosses the door. Okay, H. Embroidered handkerchief. Look, he's using his phone
Is this
again.
your handkerchief?
No,
Look,
not at
he's
all.
showing photos.
It is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care. It's not mine. And I
Hubbard,
would
it's true.
certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Ooh. Okay, I was thinking Hector or whatever his name is, yeah? Harold. What's next? Smoker?
Are you a smoker?
No.
Hell yeah.
Definitely not.
No.
Filthy habit.
Now, the big question, the button. What is an Orient Express employee's button doing on your table? Answer the question.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks
Mhm.
like it belongs to
Definitely a train
a
employee.
train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course, the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure.
Everybody, what do you think?
I have not finished inspecting your room. If you don't mind,
Okay, so she kind of gave us a long-winded story about some Swedish woman coming in and taking an aspirin, and she couldn't see that the door was bolted. He said, like, well, why didn't you bolt the door? And she was saying, well, my I don't know, my gown or something was up there. Is there anything over here that we can look at? Any proof? Any evidence? Searching for clues, searching for clues. Anything else over here? Any medicines? Oh, what's this?
Let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door.
Okay, so there's the where she was hanging the gown.
This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag.
Right, toiletry bag. Yeah. Come on. Very nice toiletry bag. Okay, there's the toiletry bag hanging.
The latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
Clear something up to confirm. Confront.
Mrs. Hubbard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Confrontation! Which of these sentences contains a lie? Yes, it was. As I told you, I was already in bed. And my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Mrs. Olsen to check if it was closed. No, it's this one, isn't it? Yeah, because she can see it.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
Right. Okay, so aspirin, get up, latch visible, no?
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying?
Maybe.
It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
No need to be rude.
Madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Good,
Get my
Hercule.
toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame
Savagely.
Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her.
Thank you for your assistance, Madame.
Okay, things are happening, yeah? Things are happening. What time is it? 20, it's almost 20 past 2. I think we should keep going. I hope you're enjoying this game, everybody. It's, I really like it, you know. But you have to keep an eye on everything. You have to watch everything. I think now we should speak to the employees of Mr. Ratchet. So there's the secretary and there's the valet. Now, when I was going home in the previous stream, if you remember, when I was going home, I was going to my, wherever I lay my hat, that's my home, everyone. I was going to the room and Ratchet had asked me to protect him. I refused. I said, I don't like your face. I don't need your money. and he was really kind of annoyed about that. And then when we were going to the cabin, I don't know, the compartment, there was that man with Ratchet who left, and that is, what's his name, McMaster or something? He's the valet. He's the kind of the gopher. He's the dog's body of dog's body for Ratchet. Yeah. So I think we should interview the. So I say interview. I really mean interrogate. You know, and yeah, the staff, the gophers, the dog's bodies. Cool though. I really like this game. I think it's better than the previous game, the first cases. But I quite like the first case as well. It just went on a bit, you know. But this is quite cool. It kind of like it's a nice there's a nice speed to it. You know what I mean? The puzzles aren't too difficult as long as you're listening and watching. It's all there. The answers are there. You know, it's nothing kind of just like, where did they get that from? I don't know. But anyway, let's keep going. Ready? Me too. Let's go to McMaster was his name, I think. The killer avoided. Let's have a look. The killer avoided Mr. Mitchell, the guard. Oh, hang on, I need to go up this way, don't I? Anything else happening here? List of passengers. Interrogate the valet, interrogate secretary. Yeah, this is what I want to do. I'm going to go him first, yeah. I think it was McMaster. I found a jacket button on her table that obviously I couldn't have seen it connected. Alright, there's not much information there. Now the question is, where is he? Let's go talk to our boy Mitchell. But I'm starting to like this guy a lot, yeah. Can I speak to him?
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
McMaster, that was his name, wasn't it? Yeah, McMaster. Let's read it. No, Masterman. Okay, 103. Remember that one, yeah? And then we have the missing button. Come on, Mitchell, tell me the truth.
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons.
I've got all my
It's
buttons.
not mine.
Okay, alright. I like this guy. I hope he doesn't disappoint me. Now, which way is second class? Where the plebs are? Because we are the hoi polloi, we're the hoity-toity. We are the first class with the princess, Russian princess, etc. It's Italians, I don't know who they are. Don't know who she is. Okay, this is the dining room, maybe? No, I don't want to talk to Bouquet yet. It's the other way. Like I said, I'm really, really bad with directions. It's just one of those things. Okay, let's keep going. What was it, 102? No, this is second class. (102) second. Ah, shit, I've forgotten the note. Where's Michelle? Where are you? Right, 102, 102. How can this be 201? 202? That was my previous room, okay. 203 was Ratchet's room. Dead body still there. What are you doing, man? I've completely lost the number. Ah, here he is, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I've completely forgotten the number. Can you tell me again? The list of
Can you provide
passengers?
me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes,
Hmm?
certainly.
Monsieur McMaster, come on. 103. So, this is the first class. Sorry, everybody. We're going for a little walk around the luxurious, opulent pleasure dome that is... Now, that's second class. What was it, 103? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. 107, 106, 105, 104, 103, and here we go. Kick in the door. Please, please, open up. No. There he goes. There you go. Come on. I found you. No point in hiding. No point in hiding. Hit him, Hercule. Hit him.
Monsieur Edward Masterman, I believe.
Mastermind, I would
Some
say.
questions.
I can barely talk. I have a terrible toothache.
We have a doctor on board the train. Perhaps...
I do not need a doctor. I use essential oils. If you can find my flask of clove oil in my box, I would be grateful.
Fine, if you insist. I will help you.
Cloves, everybody. Toothache. Toothache. All right, let's do some pronunciation there. So, toothache. Yeah? Oh, I have a toothache. Think, this is for Spanish students, okay? Ache. A-C-H-E. Yeah, it's not ache. Yeah, it's ache. Think of the word cake. I love chocolate cake. If I eat too much chocolate cake, I have a toothache. I have a headache. I have a backache. Anything else? Backache, toothache, headache? Anyway, but the pronunciation is ache. Now, he said a thing called clove, which is a spice, yeah? So I've read this before, that seemingly if you get a clove and if you have a toothache and you kind of chew it or something, it helps relieve the pain. Now, personally, I only use cloves for things called a hot toddy. What is a hot toddy, everyone? A hot toddy is going to blow your mind. A hot toddy is what we drink in Ireland. It's whiskey, brown sugar, and you get a slice of lemon, and then you get a slice called a clove, and you put them into the lemons, yeah? And you put it in, and then you pour hot water, boiling hot water. We call this a hot toddy or hot whiskey. It's medicinal. If you're ever ill, drink a couple of those, and you will feel fine. All right, so there's another game here or something. What do we have to do? We've got to work out where the cloves is. Cloves are, even. What do we got? We got... What did he say? Tell me.
This toothache is torture.
This toothache is torture. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Easy. Okay. So we've got kind of different medicines. I don't know. What would you call it? Like, oh, what's the word? I can't remember. Almond.
By the smell, I think that the jojoba oil spilled on the other bottles, leaving their
Herbal
labels
remedies.
illegible. I must find another way to find which one is Masterman's toothache remedy.
Okay.
The weighing scale is soaked in jojoba oil. It's unusual.
Okay. So we've got kind of like herbal remedies, yeah? So Mr. McMaster is a bit of a hippie, everybody.
Ah, this old scale will do the job.
Scales, to weigh the scales, yeah? To weigh things, to measure something. Very old. You can weigh food, you can weigh all kinds of stuff with these things. What do we do here? Let's have a look, yeah? So what are we going to do? We're going to go... I'm not sure what they want us to do.
To start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
All right. So we've got different things, light to heavy. And then there's kind of a almond, lemon, clove, 7 ml. Okay, so that's one. So now let's go yellow. What am I supposed to do here? Red, green, black. What did he say? Okay, yellow is heavier than red. Blue is heavier than...
Now that I know the order,
Right.
I think that I can easily guess which one
Heavy
is
to
the
lightest.
clove oil. Here is Monsieur
7.
Masterman's remedy.
Nice. Okay, that took a moment to work out, actually. Okay. So give it to...
Here is your remedy. I hope it will help.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Ah, well, I can finally speak without too much pain. I'm ready to answer your questions.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
Okay, nationality, American, Swiss, Canadian, Yankee Doodle Dandy. Age, I don't know. I'm finding it difficult for these ages. 39, maybe? I don't know. Anybody? What do you reckon? Let's just go in the middle. 39. But you look older, my friend. Doctor, no, you're the valet. Here are my keys. Bring me my car.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Okay, we're going to interrogate, question. The night of the crime, smoker Ratchet, Ratchet smoker. The night of the crime, what were you doing?
At what hour did you last see Monsieur Ratchet?
It must have been around 9 p.m., sir. That or a little after. I went to bed around 10:30 p.m., same as the person who shares my room, Mr. Foscarelli. He almost immediately began snoring.
What did you do then?
I read, sir, and I spent a while soothing my toothache with clove oil and listening to the snoring.
Did you hear anything during the night?
Yes, my roommate's snoring.
Joker. Okay, although I can't blame him for being in a bad mood, a toothache is probably, I don't know, I think it's one of the worst things that can happen, yeah. Toothaches are horrible. Smoker? Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
Good idea. Okay. Ratchet, your boss, tell me. Don't lie to me.
Tell me about your employer, Monsieur Ratchet.
I've been working for him for 9 months. I should not wish to speak ill of the dead, but he was not a gentleman, sir.
Did you know that he had enemies?
Yes, sir. I heard him discussing some threatening letters, sir, with Mr. McQueen.
Did he mention these letters to you?
He had been reading a letter when I came in. He asked me if I was the one who put it in his compartment. I told him that I had done no such thing, and he should report it to the police at the next station.
How did he respond?
He laughed, sir.
You're joking.
I do not joke, sir.
Forgive me, I can see you do not. Was he taking sleeping pills?
Always when traveling by train, sir. He said he couldn't sleep otherwise. Last night he asked me to give him 2. I did so, along with a glass of water. He dissolved them in the water.
Did you see him drink the water?
No, sir. I left right after I gave him the pills.
Was he a smoker, yeah?
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No. He finds smokers disgusting.
Can you tell me again why you gave sleeping pills to Monsieur Ratchet?
Yes, I gave him the pills because when he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it.
He has a weird accent. He's lying. Which of these sentences contains a lie? When he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. It's true. The letter must have worried him. Yeah. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink. No, it's the pills.
Monsieur, I believe you are not telling me the truth.
What? How can you say that?
Mm-hmm. It's the gun.
He received threatening letters.
He was worried.
One, it seems,
he knew he was
last
being
night.
threatened.
Did you know he had
a gun under his pillow? Exactly.
And even asked for my help to watch over him? I find
Big
it
money,
strange
he said.
that he asked you for sleeping pills.
Exactly. I said this from the beginning.
And prepared to defend himself.
I'm sure I don't know. Maybe to calm his nerves. Maybe out of habit.
Good
Makes no
answer.
sense.
Wait, please. Isn't it possible that Mr. Ratchet asked me to prepare the pills, but didn't plan to drink them for some reason?
It is possible. But I am a student of character, monsieur, and the Monsieur Ratchet you describe is not the man I met.
If you'll excuse me, my toothache is getting worse again.
I'm afraid this time you must prepare your own clove oil.
Hercule is not impressed. This guy is a person of suspicion. Next door, our boy from Boston, the secretary.
I believe I am addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Yeah, I spent a night with you in the room.
Pardon?
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father used to say it.
You must have had an interesting childhood. I am Hercule Poirot.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Prepare yourself for a shock. Your employer, Monsieur Ratchet, is dead.
He only speaks English. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Okay, we got our room numbers here now. That's good. Okay, so we don't have to go to Mitchell every time looking for the rooms. Now, he said he only speaks English, but I distinctly remember them saying that he was speaking French, right? They heard him speaking French.
So they got him after all.
What do you mean? You are assuming he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
Oh, come on. Yeah, this guy's opening up. Tell me.
What can you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life. But I think Ratchet wasn't his real name. And he left the United States to run away from something. Or someone.
Yes?
He started getting letters.
You gotta run.
I have one.
Did you know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for my help?
Asked you? No, I didn't know.
He knew he
did.
was in danger. When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Last
Did you
night
like
around
your
10 o'clock,
employer,
I
Monsieur
say.
McQueen?
No, I did not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
Dear. A cruel and dangerous man. If you want to be described, that's not really very nice, is it? Yeah? You know, Brian, that cruel and dangerous man. No, I wouldn't be happy if someone described me as that, like that. Okay, tell me about the night.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
I went back to my compartment. I read a little. In Belgrade, I went out onto the
Belgrade!
platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw Captain Arbuthnot. We ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Vinkovsky. He left around 2 o'clock.
Where?
I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot.
Okay. So we need to talk to the British Army. I am interested about a few things here. Let's talk about the diary next, though.
I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
Look,
I kept a
mobile
business
phone.
appointment book, but I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
If that was Hercule Poirot, I said, can we take a selfie? From my socials.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Can anyone give me a phrasal verb meaning to quit? Phrasal verb meaning to quit. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to give up smoking. I'm going to give up, yeah? A phrasal verb to stop doing something. Okay, there's a threatening letter. The more you live, the more you will hurt or something, whatever it was.
Can you give me this letter, please?
Of course, here it is.
Ah. Oh. Let's read it, everyone. Time to die. Wake up. Time to die. Oh, sorry. Hang on. That is pretty threatening. That is kind of aggressive, yeah? If you get a message going, time to die, wake up. Mother Hubbard. Wake up, Mother Hubbard, time to die. Was he a smoker?
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
Good. Disgusting habit. All right. Ratchet talks to Mr. Mitchell. Now, the thing I'm interested in here is that he only spoke English. I think this is the curious thing. I found a jacket button on her table that obviously isn't hers. I could see that the connecting door between Old Mother Hubbard's room and Ratchet's was closed by a latch. We've had this one. Okay. No. Okay, what do we have to do here? Alright. Ratchet talks to Mr. Mitchell, right, the guard. Select 2 elements of interest from the encounter with Mr. Mitchell on the evening of the murder. So we have, he apparently spoke in French during the night of the murder. That's what they said. He only speaks English because, whatever his name is translating, McQueen saw Ratchet. Ratchet called Mr. Mitchell at 12:30. So I think this is quite straightforward. He only speaks English. Yeah. Okay. It's not Ratchet who spoke to Mr. Mitchell. He saw Ratchet for the last time around 10. Ratchet called Mr. Mitchell. Yeah, look. Okay, look. Ooh, everybody. The murderer pretended Ratchet was still alive and he spoke French to the guard or the, whatever he's called, the coordinator or something.
The murderer may have impersonated Ratchet by calling Monsieur Michel to make it seem that Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 a.m.
To impersonate, to pretend. No, that was not easy, but I'm learning the game and you have to listen to everything, really. Okay, what have we got? The hypothesis? Or the killer avoided Mr. Mitchell? Let's go for the hypothesis. Alright, everybody. Whoa. So, now, what is most likely hypothesis of the murder, the night of the crime? So we've got Ratchet takes sleeping pills, yeah. The murderer enters Ratchet's room, okay. He kills him with the gun and hides it under his pillow. No. He stabbed him. He disguises the crime. He hides the crime as a crime of passion with a knife. No. He waits for Mr. Mitchell to take a break to leave the room. No. Okay. Number 2. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. Okay. He stabs him with a knife. Yeah. He calls Mr. Mitchell to make believe that Ratchet is alive. Okay, but they spoke in French. He opens the window to escape, but the train is stuck in snow. There's a snowstorm. He waits for Mr. Mitchell to take a break to leave the room. Third one. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He stabs him with a knife. He calls for Mr. Mitchell to pretend that Ratchet's alive, okay, but in French. He opens the window and flees. No, because we have not seen any footprints. We have not seen any tracks. It's got to be this one, yeah? So, takes the sleeping pills, enters the room, stabs him, calls out but speaks in French. He opens the window, but the train is stuck in snow. He waits for Mr. Mitchell to take a break to leave the room. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? No, it's this one. No.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Okay. Now. Oh, what's next? Is Mr. McQueen a suspect? Is Mr. McMasterman a suspect? The killer avoided the guard. Alright. Select two elements to help deduce how the killer avoided being seen by Mr. Mitchell. Okay, Mr. Mitchell is on the platform of Vinkovici. Ooh, let's have a look. Vinkovici. Hang on. Vinkovici, everybody. Hang on. Let's go and find out where it is. Vinkovici, was it? Yeah, look, got it. Sorry, is that working? All right, we got it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not on a different Vinkovici. Let's have a look. Ooh, so they stopped at Vinkovici. Where is Vinkovici? Well, let's have a look. There. Ooh, nice little town. Vinkovici is a city in Slavonia in the Vukovar-Sirmia county in Croatia. The city's settlement population was 28,000. Okay. Some hotels. 3.9, 35 quid. The Pearl of the Danube. Where are we? All right. So we've gone all the way from Istanbul up to wherever it is, Vinovici up here. Vidivici. All right. Any photos? Looks quite nice. Let's have a look. Ottoman style there. I don't know if that's correct, but anyway. Snow. Well, yeah. Looks nice. People cycling bicycles. No traffic jams. You got those slanted roofs. You see, I saw a lot of this in Slovakia when I was there. Looks nice. Looks quiet. Looks a bit touristy. Josip Sokolevich, probably some kind of great general or something. Yeah. Monuments. That building is very popular. Is that the Danube? The blue Danube? Very nice. Okay, great. Very important river in Central European history, I guess, yeah? Okay, let's go back to the game. Sorry, I digress. I just thought it's nice, you know? Oh, controller. So we need to work out this, yeah? We need to work it out. So what are we going to do? Mr. Mitchell is on the platform of Vinkovici station at midnight. Okay. Train leaves. Train stopped. Okay, like how did the guy escape? Mr. Mitchell is not at his post between 1 o'clock and 1:20. He's having a drink with his mate at the bar. His watch is broken. Okay. Alright, let's find out. What do you reckon? He's not at his table, is he? Like, yeah, he's gone out. No. Yeah. He's gone for a drink. And 1:20 to 1:15. Boom. This is when the murder happened. The murderer was able to take advantage of Mr. Michel's absence to escape without being seen. Yeah, definitely.
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauchet in the bar car between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen.
I think, yeah, I think when they say chatting, they mean drinking. But anyway, so let's look. What do we got next? Ooh, there's a couple here. Is Michel a suspect? Is Mrs. Hubbard a suspect? Is Masterman a suspect? Is McQueen a suspect? Is that it? Okay. Is McQueen a suspect? Intuitions allow you to draw your own conclusions. Yes or no? Hell yes. They are all suspects in my eyes.
This direction looks promising.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Everyone is a suspect. Uh-huh.
According to the information I have, this is a solid choice.
Everyone, except Book, maybe, is a suspect. And maybe Mitchell. Hubbard? Hell yeah.
Very well, I choose to go this way.
No, I like him. He's from Calais, French guy, seems really sound. But, you know, until we know, we don't know. So sorry, Pierre.
This appears to be a good lead.
All right. Look at that mustache, everybody. Look at that mustache. Glorious. Don't go anywhere. Stay where you are. Don't leave your room. Okay, what happens? Anything else? Anything new? No. Okay, what do we do? Why? Yes, 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 yes. Where is he? Where is Book, the old devil? I would suggest he is drinking and eating. Am I going the right way? Probably not. You're just going to have to bear with me for the moment. Ooh, map. Hang on. We're here. We need to go to 1. Okay, so yeah, okay, we're going the right way. Hey, I did it. I'm going the right way. Snow is falling all around us. Children play. Hey. Monsieur Suspect, I mean, Michel. What's the base in here? What's the bet? Where are you? Where are you, Boosh? Boosh! Where are you? Madame? I was being very flirty with her. There he is. Look, look. Eating and drinking. Oh, I'm so stressed.
So, my friend, have you found our killer?
Not yet, but I will tell you what I have learned.
Please.
Our assassin could have gotten on the train at Vinkovsky disguised as a conductor, entered Ratchet's room and killed him. Then he walked out through Madame Hubbard's connecting door, where he lost a button from his jacket. He had to wait for Monsieur Michel to be absent. He waited too long. The train had left the station.
He was trapped aboard.
Indeed. He had opened the window to make it look that he
Hang on, sorry, 1 second. I think my batteries are going. OBS. Hang on 1 second. Let me just do something. I need to check something first. Yeah, be back. Be okay. Sorry, I don't know how long I was on mute there. We're going to finish it there anyway, okay? And we're going to continue. So I need to, sorry, I'm getting a message there, yeah? Yeah, okay, we're going to finish it there. Sorry, I've been on mute for a moment anyway. We'll continue. We'll continue the next day. Today is Wednesday, so tomorrow night we'll continue that. Batteries are going and stuff, and then I hope I wasn't on mute for too long. Anyway, Happy New Year, January the 1st, everyone, 2025. Yeah. Like you can see, this is a new channel. I make mistakes. Sometimes I have things on mute. It might be a minute or two, and I'm like that, you know. It's something, I don't know. I'm just getting used to it, you know. I hope you're having fun. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did like it, please press like. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe. Press notifications. Tomorrow night, maybe around 10 p.m. CET, Central European Time in Spain. We're going to do the next bit. Yeah, we'll finish it there though. Yeah, it's about 2 hours. I'm getting tired, and also I need to have some lunch. What's for lunch? Fajitas. I'm looking forward. Chihuahua, tequila. Yeah, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah. Hope you're well. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you've got the day off. Generally speaking, I think most people are on holiday today. And we will continue this. Yeah, we've done a lot of work today. We've moved the game on really well. A lot of vocabulary there. And I think it's very interesting. I'm really enjoying the game, and I hope you are too. So take care. Have fun. See you tomorrow. Good luck.